Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Martina.
My name is Martina.
And welcome to Intentional Hearts.
Yes.
So, first things first.
Oh yeah.
Thank yous.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Like, this is from the bottom of my heart, and I think even your heart, because when we talk about it, like it's overwhelming. We really didn't expect the views and the subscribers. Like, we're almost to 100
Yes, guys, we're
subscribers.
the road to 100 subscribers.
I
So
know.
please share this video so that more people can find the channel, and we grow together because this is our thing.
Yeah,
It's our thing. You guys inclusive.
of course. Without you guys, like,
Yes, and you guys don't forget to also follow us on
Instagram,
right? Yeah, at Intentional Hearts Blue, just like the name of the YouTube channel. So
So yeah, let's dive right into the video.
yes, do. So what are we doing today?
We'll have a game, small, simple game,
Okay.
and then first define what friendship means. And should we?
So first of all, our topic today is friendship, right? So we are going to have a little game,
Yes.
and in that
Not
little
really.
game,
It's not really a game, but it's like questions. It's more like a question tag thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you guys, the thing is, we're filming this video from outside, and then there's going to be a lot of noise, cars passing, trucks, people walking and talking, and all of that stuff. So we just ask that you bear with us because this is what we can do for now, and we can't say we won't film a video because
Go
we're
and
not
make
trying
an
to make
excuse.
we're not trying to make an excuse. So we just use what we have. So the topic is on friendship, like you said. Firstly, we're going to define friendship, and then we have questions in this poll. So we're going to pick. If I pick, I ask her. She picks, she asks me. Right? But we both answer the question. It's just that the other one give answers first. Yes. So, what is friendship to you? Why are you laughing?
Friendship means a lot to me. And for me, okay, what I define as a friend is someone who is trustworthy, someone who's understanding, someone who's able to correct me, someone who obviously loves me, support me, and care for me. Sounds like I'm trying to, but yeah, like, and I feel one thing that I can't really compromise on is our belief system. Do they align? Are they like?
When you
Of
say
course.
your belief system, do you mean like religious stuff?
Yes, comes to Christianity and I
yes.
walk with Christ.
Oh, okay. So does it mean someone is not Christian, you can't be friends with them?
You can, but the one
don't say
me,
yes.
I can be friends with you, but I won't spend most of my time with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that not discrimination?
No, even Jesus Christ was like that. He remember that he used to stay, like he used to be found around the Pharisees, the tax collectors, but he never really spent so much time with them.
But this was him spending. He spent
Like you can't spend the whole day with that person.
Of course, you're not spending the whole day with someone, but
No, of
it's
course
not like
be-
you're segregating or
I'm
something.
I'm not going to be segregated, but I know that I know where you stand and I know where I stand, and yeah, I'll spend more time with the people that I really, really consider to be my friends, because I'm also trying. We are learning from each other. We should be able to point to each other as much as we spend time together.
So what if someone has all of the attributes of a friend, but then you, when it comes to the religious part, I don't know if it's religious, spirituality, whatever, but then maybe you say your belief system is different, but then everything else is okay. Are you going to be like, I can't be friends with you? Not that the person is trying to push their belief down your throat and you're not doing the same, like you just coexist.
Truth be told, of course I'll still like, I'll still be like, talk to you. I won't be like, I can't talk to you, like I'll talk to you, but then I'll know that okay, yeah, like I don't know if I wanted I haven't answered it, but I don't think I'll spend so much time with that person. I'm
So
not
about
that
spending time with them. Do you spend so much time with me?
yes.
Really?
We are always talking on the phone. So like that's spending time with
I thought
someone.
you meant
Like,
physically.
Okay, yeah. I would like just hi, hello, I hope you're okay, catch up or if you need, because this is serious.
Okay, serious.
Anyway,
Let's
but,
move
okay,
on.
what about you? What is a friend? Like, who is a friend? What do you consider? Yeah.
First of all, I think a friend is someone that I can trust. Someone that I know has my best interest at heart. And I don't even know. I don't even know how to like justify. Like someone who's just a decent human being, you know, like.
But you said decent. What do I like? Decent sounds too general. I think.
It sounds so general. What I mean by decent is like someone, like I said, you should be trustworthy. You should be honest. You should be, you know, I don't know what else is there. Like reliable, dependable.
Oh, yes, yes.
Someone that I can count on, because everything that I ask for, I'm also able to provide. You understand? It's not like I'm just saying like, oh, but then I'm not giving those things. So where there's mutual understanding, I think maybe that's how I can summarize it. Someone that I have mutual understanding with mutual interest. Of course, not everything is going to be the same, but for the most part, I think yes.
So both of you should have like a common ground, like something like
yes, we should have a common ground, because why are we friends if we don't have a common ground? What makes us friends?
True.
Can you be friends with someone you have like nothing in common?
What are you going to talk about?
Exactly. So
even Amos 3:3 says you can two cannot work together unless
they agree.
So you should be able to agree on certain things.
That's the thing.
There should be some agreement,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can
jinx.
start the but you always jinxing.
But you never give me
what? That's a jinx. You owe me chocolate.
Yes, you owe me
I brought chocolates that day. You didn't even.
I had one cube.
I didn't
I
know
it's a
it.
rectangle. I don't know what.
But anyway, no.
You
I
see,
know.
friendship.
So it makes me a bad friend.
Friendship. People who are honest, reliable, and dependable. Choose your friends wisely. That's what I mean to say.
Papa being jinxed. Someone should be able to understand.
Oh no!
You're not being understanding.
3 times. Or don't much understand all the time.
Okay, but you know, anyway, let's before we
get too carried
yes,
away.
let's.
But this
Because
is
I
the
wanted to
real
ask a
us.
question.
Ask me.
I wanted to ask you a question where in a situation where you know that I'd say where you feel like your friend is not always direct with you and not being straight, and say, oh, maybe this is how you understand that this is how the person is. Will you still keep them as a friend?
You know, when we were having a conversation earlier on, and I told you, I think we're talking about forgiveness and unforgiving heart. And I told you, like, sometimes you just, what's the word? Yeah, like is it? Can you say disregard? And not even like I don't have a forgiving heart or anything like that. But then I feel like that's one of the attributes of friendship. Like you should be honest with each other. You should be able to like if I don't like something that you did, I should be able to tell you. Or if you make a mistake and I feel like you're going the wrong way, I should be able to correct you. You decide.
I once asked you that question.
You decide if you want to go left, right. But I've done my job as a friend. So
do you think you should be persistent all the time? But no, that's not the way it's supposed to do things. Like do this and say no.
I will say it a couple of times, then get to a point where I can't always say it. Because now you just start sounding like a broken record.
What do you do in a situation where someone doesn't consider you to be a friend, but you consider yourself to be their friend?
So let me just say this. This question, it's highly likely that someone would consider me their friend.
Yes, you
not the other way around. So, if it was me, what would I do? What can you do other than just feel bad and get your feelings hurt? What are you going to do? Either you pull back or... I've never been in such a situation, honestly. So I don't know what I would do. But I was about to start telling a story. But anyway, tell a lot of stories. That's why the videos are 2 hours.
2 hours?
Anyway, so... What would I do?
Yeah, like what would you do in this situation? Would you...
I think I would pull back.
Yeah,
because I feel like maybe someone
healthiest way
to
treat this situation. Because you also don't want to keep hating yourself. And maybe let's say they invite other people for a party and you're not invited. And I feel these days project is too busy. Especially for Chilanga Mudilos.
Oh,
Mashana,
I saw a meme at girls who end a long life friendship over a birthday
bridal party.
Really?
I think so. I feel like people like take it too
personal.
Yeah, but anyway, bridal party is for another day.
But then so let me say something about this point. For me, I always say that you should know your place in people's lives and know the role that you play. Then it's going to save you a lot of heartbreak, even just with your family. Because sometimes you expect so much from people.
Yeah.
and then they don't have the capacity to meet you at that level. You understand why you want to be met. So you save yourself heartbreak, and even just the level of closeness. There are friends that you can invite for your party, friends that you can invite to your house, friends that you can introduce to your boyfriend, your husband.
Remember that conversation that we had with
Tauga, Mandona, and Sui
about
anyway,
this video between.
It's just about it's just about understanding and knowing. It will save you a lot of heartache. So just know, like, okay, this is my close friend. This is just a friend that we go for parties with. We laugh, but see that they can't come to my house. They can't meet important people in my life.
Because
just know
and put people in their place as well.
Yes.
Because you don't want a situation where someone you don't put them there
and then they overstay. Because you haven't set boundaries.
I don't think, and also boundaries are not things. I feel like boundaries are very important. Two, boundaries, I don't think you should sit down and say boundary this and but I feel like as a person, if you're able to respect yourself, you'll be able to respect the other person. So you'll know what you want. And sometimes yes, it's good to echo out things that you don't want and what you, but then I feel like every person should be able to respect themselves and have boundaries, in friendships.
True.
Yeah. So we can go to the next question.
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I want to pick.
Sorry.
It's alrighty. Aww. Have you ever had to break up with your friend, or life did it for you? So let me just read that again. Have you ever had to break up with your friend, or life did it for you?
Life did it for me. I don't think I've ever said we can't be friends anymore. Though I feel that could be. I know some people are direct like that, but me, I don't think I'm a direct person like that.
Oh. So you just let things fizzle out?
Just
they die down. They just die.
Yeah.
Natural death.
Natural death. But yeah, like I don't think I've been in a situation and say, oh, I don't think we can no longer be friends. No. But I feel like sometimes you can be intentional about it to say, okay, this person that I'm saving the purpose in my life anymore. And if there's mutual understanding, it's even better.
Yeah.
Because you know, like, okay, at least we understand the situation. Just like decide to. But if it's a situation where the other person still feels, I'll just like withdraw a bit, and of course not try to hate their feelings, because people won't really understand.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, especially when you're growing, there's some people who you just won't carry from your parents, to you, because it's just that not that they're bad people sometimes, but because they don't just save a purpose anymore as you were going to do. So have you had to break up with somebody as a friend?
I have, and it's not something. Okay, I have, and then it's also not something that I ever thought I would go through, because for the most part, like I said, I won't say I'm very picky, but I'm not picky with people that I call my friends, right? Not in a bad way, but you usually just base it on like character, like the things that we spoke about. So and also I'm very good at just like knowing. I don't put people high if they're supposed to be low.
I feel really know how to put people in their place.
Me, yes. Well, that sounds harsh, but
no, but I feel like that's just who you are.
Okay. Yes.
If you're for Instagram, you went on Instagram.
Right. So you know what? Like when I just thought about.
Wait, how did you break up with it? Me, I want to know. Did you tell him?
Oh, you mean how I
broke up with this
So what happened? The other person, like what they did to me. I can't tell the story, but then
of course no.
They did something similar to what Judas Iscariot did to Jesus. Simply put. So
that example is too deep.
I'm telling you.
Oh.
If I tell the story here, I don't hold any resentment in my heart anymore. It's okay, and I just feel like those people. Not to sound malicious or anything, like when you're speaking about it, someone might think you're coming from a bad place. But then I think it needed to happen, and like I needed to see certain things. And even though like some of the things, like it's some maybe that you would consider very tragic or something bad, but then when you think about it, it's like if this didn't happen, like if this extreme thing didn't happen, then I wouldn't have known the other side of this person and their character, because now it like exposes more of the other side of the person.
That's true.
Not that that's entirely who they are, but then another side that you didn't know. If that didn't happen, you would still be friends with this person but not know that the other side. And I just was like, these people, after everything happened, I was like, God made it happen, and it happened in the same year. Yeah, it happened in the same year, in just a space of like a few months. And then because it's like you are the common denominator, so you start thinking, where are the problems?
But it's good to think like that, because I feel like there's some people who just don't feel they're a problem.
Like they're
always right, and I don't think that's a good thing to do.
No, it's not. So it's like, am I the problem? But then, for the first one, the one I spoke about, the one that I said did the Judas Iscariot thing, like it was not even me. Like, no, it had nothing to do with me. Then the other one, I played the part in a way. It was just like a misunderstanding. We had an argument, and then things were blown out of proportion. No. For the first friend that I fell out with, I feel like she betrayed me. And she did something to me that like a friend shouldn't do, because then if they go behind your back and do something terrible, that's not someone you want to keep in your life, right? So I felt that way, and I was like, I don't think I want to be friends with this person anymore, because like what they did to me, you can't do something like this to someone.
I feel like as you grow, and if I feel like if you're a person who loves to being around healthy environments, as you grow, you should know that these things will happen, and you need to be able to move on. And it's hard. It's painful, especially if it's someone who you really consider to be a friend.
Like that.
That's the way.
Yeah, that's true.
Because imagine if you're always inviting this person for birthday parties, every function, and like maybe it's a situation like they're in family.
Yes.
Those ones. It's okay. Take time to heal, but also remember to carry on with life. Another friend will come your way. I feel God does bless people with friends.
Yes, true, and better ones. That's why I said, like, not to sound malicious again, but I feel like, for that season of my life, they were there, good memories and all that stuff, but then we just needed to part. Yeah, so that's what happened.
Let me the next question.
Did you even answer? Oh, you said no.
It's the first one.
Oh, it was your question? It was mine?
Do you think a length of a relationship determines whether it's true or fake?
No, I don't think so.
I don't also think so. I feel
it's the quality.
Quality.
Not the quantity. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the quality of the relationship, the nature of the relationship, not necessarily how long you've known each other or how long you've been friends. Simply put, I think, without even having to explain so much. At least you have a clearer picture.
That's just
simple and straightforward.
Simple and straightforward. No need to complicate it. End up finding yourself in a toxic friendship.
Yeah. So, do you think friendship can be built on vulnerability?
I don't think it will stay for a long time. It can be, but it won't last. Some won't last, some will last.
So, in what sense? Like vulnerability in what sense? Like, being vulnerable in what sense?
Maybe you're going through something. Maybe it was through a heartbreak, and you feel like this person was there for you when you're vulnerable. And then just things like my friend was there for me, but maybe, and then the thing. I think it's a one-sided thing. Maybe I'm the one who's been heartbroken, and then you are there for me, and then I consider you as a friend because you've been there for me. But I feel like it's one-sided. I don't think it can really stand sometimes. I think it can be built. Being built is, but will it stand? Because life does get challenging.
For me, I think it depends.
Depends on what is that.
Isn't it almost the same thing as like maybe finding a friend like in your brokenness, like in your season of brokenness, or going into a relationship in your season of brokenness? Is it similar?
Kind of is. Maybe for that particular season or that particular moment. I don't know. I feel like it can be built, but
I think it can be built depending on how intentional you are with the friendship or with the relationship.
That's true.
Because sometimes, like you said, I'm just there for you simply because you need someone to be there for you, and I recognize that. So I'm that person that you need, but not necessarily that I'm like, oh, I want us to be friends, A, B, C, D. And like you said, you feel like you who's vulnerable, right? You feel more inclined to receive this person as your friend.
But I feel like with time, if it's meant to be, with time you'll be able to. Your relationship will grow, your friendship will grow. It won't just be about the heartbreak, whatever it is, but you obviously get to spend more time together. And that's spending more time together, you get to know each other.
Discover each other, great.
Yeah, it's next question is, what do you think? Actually, when do you think true friendships are developed? At what stage of life are true friendships
At what
developed?
stage? What stage of the relationship? Of the
Like,
friendship?
yeah, of the friend. Like, at what stage do you think developed? Maybe when you're teenagers, adults.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean what phase in your life? Oh no, I thought it was like maybe as a relationship, like it's just the friendship is starting, then so like it's the age thing.
Yeah, like at what? Yeah, like if you can put that at age thing. Do you think true friendships are developed when you're 13, 16, 18, 20?
I think they can be developed at any time.
Anytime,
It doesn't matter because some of my closest friends, like friends that I've known for a really long time, some of the people that I've known for like a really long time are also my closest friends. And then I have people that like just made 5 seconds ago. Yeah, so I think at each phase of your life, it doesn't matter.
I feel
Specific.
I feel like true friendships are developed when when you're younger. For some of them, very few are developed when you're younger, and also very few. That's what I think. And then very few.
Most of my, I think 70-80% of my
friends, yeah, and very few of them are developed when you're older, because life shows really who they are.
And you're more picky with
yes,
who
you're very
to
cautious. Yes,
so you're not just as a kid,
so,
your friend is just anyone.
Everyone is your friend. But as long as they give you bologna or a lollipop, chips, juice, or a freezy. So I feel like younger, yes, and older, like, because okay, this person is there, always there for me, and I'm always there for this person. We're helping each other grow. Then, yeah.
For me, I think I feel like at any stage you can develop. Yeah.
What's your picking?
Do you believe in season of friends, and do you think you have had some?
I do believe in season of friends. Not that I'm intentional. I feel season of friends is not something you're intentional about. It just happens.
What do you mean when you say it's not something?
What
something
I mean,
you plan for?
Yes, it's not something you plan for. If you just say, okay, this season I'm going to have this friend. No, but I feel God brings people in your life for a specific season and for a specific reason. And once the reason is done, once the purpose is done for that friend, really. And I feel like even the parting of ways is very healthy. It's not, there's no bad blood, but you understand, okay, like maybe, it's just not. Let me give you an example. Maybe let's say you go to a new place. Your new place there, like you've been on I never supported you, but then God sends you that just one friend that helps you. Martina settles you in and everything. And like life gets busy. Yeah. Not that you guys will pass each other whenever you will see each other quite well, but then like for
life
that
happens.
Yes,
life happens.
Exactly. And I think we all have seasonal friends, and we will all have. But then there are those that some will be carried through the next seasons of life, and then there's some that will just remain.
Some will be forever, ever.
Yeah, actually.
Ever. Okay, I also think so. For me, even the people the examples that I gave, my situation, I would like to believe that there were also seasonal friends. Different things are necessary, honestly, for growth, for experience, for wisdom.
But I feel sometimes, like some people, not that I'm judging, I feel like some people just make bad choices when it comes to friendships. I feel like they know the person is wrong to be a friend, but they still open. And I feel this is here. In a situation where some people don't feel accepted, they just force themselves on that day. And sometimes it's if you don't fit in, don't force yourself, man. Like, just it's okay. Like, it's okay even if you just have one friend who accepts you for who you are. Like, it's fine.
You know what? I used to envy like people who, not envy, but like I just used to argue. I don't know why. Envy sounds too strong. Yes. But I know how people, there are certain people that like they fit in anywhere and everywhere.
But I think some of that is also a problem.
But then I'm just like, like, how do you do that? Because I could
it's
never.
A gift.
Yes,
it can be a gift. Sometimes it's just
it's a gift, but you need to know how to use it. So the fact that there are just people that friends with anybody. They will be found with anyone. Like then they'll fit in wherever they go. But I feel like that's a good attribute to have. But if when it comes to having friends, I feel like it's dangerous because you
It
can't be friends with
is everyone, and everyone can't just be your friend. Anyone can just does it. I feel like as you go, just make I feel like if it's life is really hard, and like you don't need to make the wrong choices. So the best thing you can do is just make a wise choice of just choosing wise friends. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, because you don't want to be in a situation where you end up regretting, because I don't know, guys, choose your friends wisely.